Getting to know Rome can be tough. Did the dead Romans before me have to deal with all these tourists? It's hard to feel a real connection when you're elbowing past 1,000 people trying to take the same photo. But there's a different version to this city, one that most tourists will never see. At night, Rome changes. The pace slows, the light glistens. She stops performing and starts being. That's the Rome I want to know. Not the perfect picture that you like and keep scrolling, but the one that shows up when no one's looking. The way you get to know an old friend. Not in a rush, but slowly. All those dead Romans will teach me how to be friends with her. One quiet street, one warm plate of food, one whispered secret at a time. So tonight, let's get into this place. It begins at Capo di Ferro, an old-school trattoria tucked into the cobblestone maze of Trastevere. I've never loved eating alone in public. Usually I feel on guard, walls up, but tonight is different. Tonight, Rome sits across the table from me, sharing a glass of vino della casa. She teaches me a phrase, a key to the best foods. I ask my waiter, quale preferisci? Which do you prefer? First, roasted vegetables, smoky, crispy, local. Then the carbonara, no cream, just egg, guanciale, black pepper, and the star of the show, Pecorino Romano. A cheese so beloved that ancient Roman soldiers carried it into battle. Tonight, it fuels a long walk that I don't even know I'm about to take. Finally, tiramisu, impossibly light. It feels like a grand finale, but the night's just beginning, because when you lower your guard, the real journey begins. The air is cool. The tourists are asleep. It's just me and Rome. I cross the street, and suddenly, without knowing it, I step over a murder scene. It happened right here, in front of Largo di Torre Argentina. In 44 BC, a group of senators, including the respected Marcus Junius Brutus, moved swiftly to assassinate the most powerful figure in the Roman Republic. This is where Julius Caesar took his last breath. Today, people drive over this spot without ever thinking about the 23 times he was stabbed to death. No sign, no velvet rope, just history hiding in plain sight. A dark secret, and tonight, Rome shares it with me, but it won't be the last. If every landmark in Rome is a different reason to love her, then the Pantheon is my favorite reason. Behind these giant bronze doors, 2,000 years old, 8 tons each, lie the remains of 7 iconic Italians, including the painter Raphael and King Vittorio Emanuele II, who unified the country. But that's not why I keep coming back to this place. It's the vibe. Simple as that. This is where the city's chaos fades, where I can just be. It's not a monument, it's a moment, and I want to be part of it always. Then, just when I thought I lost the crowds, they find me. Even at night, the Trevi Fountain is never just yours. It belongs to everyone. And tonight, I reluctantly share this magnetic place. The water spilling into the fountain flows from the Aqua Vergine, an ancient Roman aqueduct built in 19 BC, still delivering its virgin water from over 13 miles away. Maybe it travels here to wash over all of us, tourists, wishmakers, wanderers, clean enough to believe in something again. Rome doesn't always give you space, but sometimes you forgive your old friend's faults and keep walking. I cross back over the Tiber. Before it was a castle, Castel Sant'Angelo was a tomb, built by Emperor Hadrian as a final resting place, along with several emperors that followed him. He didn't just want to be remembered, he wanted to be protected. And honestly, I get it. Sometimes we build walls around the things that matter most, to keep danger out, but also to keep our own fear in check. Sometimes, we even lock away the best part of ourselves. But every now and then, you've got to jump the wall, take a risk, let someone in. As I pass beneath the once battered walls of the castle, I hear Rome whisper to me, "I've seen worse. You're doing okay." At the end of the night, St. Peter's Square welcomes me with no crowds, no lines, just stillness. This place used to be a cemetery, a massive necropolis tucked beneath the hill. The most famous dead resident, St. Peter, still lies buried here, along with popes, martyrs, and so many other dead Romans who once called this city a friend. I came to Rome trying to get her attention, cutting through crowds, chaos, noise. But the more I walk, the more I realize it's not about getting her to notice me. It's about allowing her in. Someday, I'll join all those dead emperors, artists, revolutionaries, the ones who walked these same streets before me. But until then, I know that I can finally call Rome a good friend. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to The Journey, and next time, we'll explore Rome's most famous road.